Good morning. This is tip number 25, Code of Criminal Procedure. Why Code of Criminal Procedure? Why there should be a Code of Criminal Procedure? Because by substantial law, Indian Penal Code and other uh, criminal offences regulating acts, a person's liberty may be curtailed, which will affect Part 3 of the Constitution. The fundamental rights guaranteed under Part 3 of the Constitution may be curtailed, prevented, infringed by these criminal substantial laws. So that should be due process of law. There should be due process of law. That curtailment of fundamental rights by due process of law is Code of Criminal Procedure. Therefore, without code of due process is a legal term which was discussed in a book wherein near about 2 to 3 volumes due process of law, wherein this is a constitution America describes about due process of law. So therefore, to curtail the fundamental rights guaranteed under Part 3 of the Constitution and Article 21 and movement, so sending prison, arrest, restraining, all these fundamental rights should be curtailed only by following Code of Criminal Procedure. Therefore, Code of Procedure is a procedural law, but still Code of Procedure contains some substantial law provisions also. That is maintenance, 125 CRPC, preventive orders, executing bond, cutting trees, this is executive magistrate orders, and habeas corpus. 1898 CRPC, when constitution was not there, regulative where you can file writ of habeas corpus. So these all are the reasons. Then you see the amendment, Code of Criminal Procedure was time to time first introduced in the 1882, then 1898, then 1923, then 1955, then 1973, then 208 and 213, now BNSS. So these sort of amendments are there under Code of Criminal Procedure. Therefore, to understand the main object of Code of Criminal Procedure, and again I said this is codification of law, which was being followed earlier, adi altam partam. The people used to say, English people used to say, we will not kill even a dog without giving an opportunity. So that was that regulating procedures were this Code of Criminal Procedure was initially enacted, thereafter time to time amended. 2013 has got a lot of complicated amendment in criminal procedure, including introducing the victimology, term victimology, victim was introduced, extensive definition was given, victim, and appeal provision, right of appeal, right of suspension of sentence may also be treated as substantial law. Therefore, first you should understand the difference between substantial law and procedural law, and also consolidate laws are there, that NDPS Act and other similar act may have procedural law as well as substantial law. Domestic Violence Act, there are some procedure as well as substantial law. That is called consolidated act. Best wishes.